Hello Aquarius, welcome to your June reading. The timestamps will be in the description box below. We're going to do a general read, a love read, and then a spiritual message to sort of wrap everything up. Yeah, okay. So, you can pray with me if you want to. Spirit, guardian angel, divine energy, universal energy, what would you like for Aquarius to know for June? Only allowing truth, honesty, love, and acceptance within this space. Thank you. Okay, Aquarius. We have sacral chakra, deception and envy, and new beginnings. You're putting a lot of energy in June to new beginnings, okay? You're moving on from something. I would say growing up. I feel like you're developing wisdom. You're not letting things get you down. It's like you're coming into the light here, okay? You have a lot of drive and movement is the word that I want to use in the decisions that you're making. You know, you're not going to have like misunderstandings or be deceived by your emotions or by other people's emotions. It's like you're fully clear this month on what it is that you have to do and what it is that needs to be done. Okay. Fully inspired, you know, and ready to take some risks and come out of your comfort zone. Yeah. Okay. So Aquarius for June. Okay, so we have Two of Wands, the Fool again, Ace of Cups, King of Cups, the Page of Wands, which I feel like should be here, Ten of Cups, Five of Swords, Palace of Coins, and Faith. And then we have the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Coins. So, yeah, I feel like your emotions have been all over the place. And now you're thinking about your future. You're thinking about your family. You're thinking about other people around you that are influenced by your emotions, or you deciding to not take risks, or you deciding not to stand up for yourself, or you deciding to be in some sort of like illusion of how things are. I feel like you're taking control of that and looking at what the options are to be more stable in the future and not stuck where you are now. Okay. So major arcana, we have the Fool. We have the Fool, and we have the Faith, which is the Hierophant in this deck. Yeah, there's a change in your belief structure. There's a change in you. There's a change. How you were in the past is not going to be how you're going to be for the rest of the year. I can tell you that for sure. So I feel like there's a decision being made here to step out of a comfort zone. You've definitely been like repressing your emotions or not releasing them correctly. And I feel like that is changing, you know. You're not going to be controlled by your emotions or some sad event that has happened in your life. You're not going to let that be your story that you're going to tell. So I see you ready to be open to take risks, hopefully to find love, to find happiness, to get back to yourself, to recharge yourself, to connect with a spiritual guide. You may start to go to church. You may start to put more effort into work. I feel like you're just making better, like not making better decisions, but trying to make decisions that will be good for you in the future. Okay. So all this is around not being happy. And this is why you're making changes and taking risks, because you haven't been as happy as you would like to be. And if you don't take risks, if you don't have the ambition, if you're not taking a step out, then you're not going to get that. And there's a sense of understanding that here. So I do feel like in June it's a little bit hard for you to do that. You know, you've been set in this way for a long time, so I feel like people are expecting you to be the same, or you know, there's a sense of stepping out of your comfort zone that's a little bit uncomfortable. But as long as you invest in it, Aquarius, as long as you try, as long as you like put in the effort, you'll be fine, is what I'm seeing. Okay. But I do see a change in the way that you handle things and the way that you're being involved in things. Like there's a change in you, but it's because you're stepping out of your comfort zone. You want to try something different. You want to be a part of, you know, the good things that happen in your life. So we have the Knight of Coins, the Emperor in reverse, the Four of Coins, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah. You were very consistent before in how you were doing things. It's like you were stuck. It's like you were stuck. But you weren't taking control of your life by being stuck. It's still saying the same thing, Aquarius. It's not going to change. It was like you were afraid to let something go. You were afraid to move on from something. But when it comes to the bigger picture of things, it's just important for you to do that, to like take care of yourself. So that's where you are right now. You realize that you weren't nurturing yourself by not taking control and not standing up to this energy. Yeah, trust the process. Yeah. It's like you're deciding to stop trying to fight the situation and just trust the process and let go, move on. You may have had therapy as well. But I feel like you're just deciding to move forward. I feel like I want to tell you that it has been a struggle. No one is telling you that it hasn't been. But it's not going to help you to sit in that struggle. You got to start moving. You got to start being a mover and shaker. You know, you got to start getting things done. So that's how the energy is turning out. Okay. So, okay, Aquarius, the love portion of your reading, we have Reach Out, which is the Three of Pentacles. We have Flow, that is the Wheel of Fortune, and Embrace, which is Judgment. Okay, you're ready to open yourself up to love here. For sure. You're ready. You're ready to start trying. I can at least say that. You know, it's time. I feel like you're ready to move on from a cycle of holding on to someone or being by yourself. You're ready to like let that go and move on. It's like you're making the choice that something that part of your life has completed, and you're ready to like find love or be open to love. Okay. I don't know how else to say it. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands, Death, Ace of Cups, Four of Cups in reverse, Lovers in reverse, Strength, yeah. Palace of Wands, yeah, you're definitely going to try. Four of Wands in reverse, and the Star. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, both of them. Yeah, there's a certain kind of nurturing and care and love that you get from a relationship or a relationship partner. And you're missing that. I mean, it's just as simple as that. You just want someone to be there. You're not really thinking about the details. I feel like once you get into the details, that's when it gets a little bit overly complicated and you get a little bit overwhelmed. But this is more like, at least I want to open myself up to the experience. So that's what I see you doing. Like, at least let's let's try that. Let's see if that works for me. That's what I see you doing. So Major Arcana, we have the Star, Palace of Wands. I always choose that in this deck. The Death and the Lovers. And Strength. Wow. Yeah, it's taken a lot for you to convince yourself to do this, but I feel like you feel like you're missing your link. It would be nice for you to find a soulmate or someone that you can be with and talk to and, connect with. I definitely feel like you missed that. And right now you're motivated to find that. You're motivated for change, like I told you in June. Change, expansion, opening up to something new. You're very much open to that aspect. I do feel like it's been hard. It's been really hard on you to finally get to this direction. But this month, it's like you have purged the last bit and you'll be ready to look for love or open up to love. This is a transition that you want, You do want to find love, It's like you're going from ending something that was hard to deal with, and now you're moving on. That's really what it is. You've healed, you've moved on, you don't feel obligated. It was your priority to heal or deal with this, and now you're ready to move on, I see. So I feel like you don't know where to go. You don't know how to look for love. You don't know what it is that you're supposed to do. I feel like you've probably been out of the game for a while, or, I don't feel like the aspect of dating and finding people sound fun to you. So now you're about to go through a phase. Now that you're ready and you're open, you're about to go through a phase where you have to build up your confidence in dating. And that's going to take a while. Palace of Coins, Three of Wands, the World, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you've either been in a relationship for a while or gotten really settled. And you can't be a settled person and date. Because you're going to be too specific at looking for the type of person that you were with before, and you want to be more open to love. I do feel like it's a bit of a journey for you, like figuring out how to find people to date, how to start conversations, how to build with a person, things like that. Like, it's going to be quite the journey for you to jump back into the love pool. So there's some work here when it comes to that, okay? It's so funny because I want to pull love cards, but I don't really see a point. Let me see. Yeah, one date. Don't give up on me. Okay, so you may go on a date this month. At least one. It's not going to be the best date. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay. Don't let it deter you, is what this is saying. Don't let it deter you. I feel like each date is going to be a process of you learning. And when you finally get there, you'll get there. Okay. So don't get overwhelmed. Don't get overwhelmed. This is a process, but you can do it. Okay? All right. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what Spirit wants to say to wrap everything up for you, Aquarius, for the month of June. We have Mice, Tower, Mountain, and Fish together. There's been a lot of intricacies to your story, okay? Like a lot of details, a lot of ins and outs, a lot of things that you've had to slowly kind of resolve over time to get to where you are now. And now you're at this point of change, And this point of change and transformation in your life is something that you're doing hand in hand with yourself, your soul, your spirit guides, it's not about everybody else, right? So it's about you, you know. I feel like you just had to deal with a lot of things and you're like, okay, I'm ready for this new beginning. I do feel like it's a bit of a struggle to get things to flow correctly, because now that you've accepted the change instead of trying to fight it, like you've accepted the new beginning, now you're entering a new world of challenges, you know. But for good reason. It's not bad at all. It's good that you're deciding to make these changes and accept this. Yeah, your heart is changing. You're opening up your heart in the month of June. You're looking at things differently, very open-hearted, caring, kind. But also you're seeing that there are some shortcomings because you've never been in this situation before, or because it's new and it's change. But otherwise, I feel like you'll be fine. So I love you, Aquarius. I'll see you next month, okay? Bye-bye.